Kai'Sa and Jace, ideally. They're like the two best champions in the meta right now for dealing with those.
I don't like the Xayah ban either. I imagine it's because the laning phases we've seen has gotten more and more Xayah favored as people have gotten better at like pushing the leads there. Yeah, this composition from D+ I think is kind of...
I mean, it's kind of revolting.
Kind of revolting. Is it going to be Samira?
Samira?
Yeah, that's actually what I'm looking towards. You can also go Nila. The most obvious though is Zeri. Yeah, definitely going to be the case. If you can get to mid to late as Nongshim, I think that obviously composition has an incredible amount of team fighting power, and I think the Sejuani Rel combo is definitely one that is really threatening. But if D+ ever get a lead in this game, it's going to be unplayable, and I think that D+ their early game definitely has been fairly decent. And I think the only matchup that they're really losing is top 2v2. Camel farm in New Zealand. There you go.
Yeah, I think Fake has got an llama farm in Queensland.
There you go. I always lose track of them. It's hard to
no, it's hard. It's hard.
We do have level 6 available for Lucid.
Yeah, Sounder going to dive in. There's a decent crash down. Lucid just 100 to 0'd. And now there's no smite, so this Drake should go over to Nongshim. They're looking for even more here as well, though, as Thumb trying to keep his teammates alive. Voidseeker's flying forward, but with the man advantage, Nongshim are still looking good. We do have a back coming through from Mihail, but he does not have teleport, and Thanatos did have his available. Nongshim not going to push the issue, but still, grabbing a Drake and First Blood feels fantastic.
D+ can get control back of the pit, but not very impressed by what happened here as the teleport from Mihail comes in.
Yeah, he is going to turn up. That is immediately Thanatos joining him here as well, as Vital throws out an extendo beam just to try and break up this fight. There's a blue buff actually waiting for someone on DK to come over and collect it. Looks like Thumb's going to take that one, and now the Drake is being contested. Just under 50% health as D+ grabs some control. There is the smite for Lucid. They managed to lock that one down, but can they win the team fight is the question. Double H trying to find his way in as Thanatos will be permanently frosted and then delivered to the fridge. Vital going to collect that one out as Thumb able to escape. Mihail choosing the target with the most mobility on the team was probably suboptimal, but sometimes you just got to hit what's in front of you. And now with Thanatos dead, Nongshim do have a little bit of control of the map that they can utilize, but at just over 20 minutes, they're probably not wanting to head towards Baron. And this is the thing, like, Rahel is going to get slowed down. Emperor's Divide needs to be flashed there. And Rahel now, without that one, Killer Instinct dives forward. Glacial Prison not going to find the mark as Rahel is so incredibly low, and they take down Vital. Oh man, just baited in. Sounder going to have to flash away. Twisted Advance, Bramble Smash, and Sounder having to run as fast as his little legs can carry him. He's burning, but it's not enough. And he will survive with about 20 health or something like that. As DK, yeah, they're just going to move straight over towards this Baron. And Double H, he will get vision, but is there anything that they're going to be able to do about it is the question.
The
teleport in
low. This is
from
a very early Baron.
This is very dangerous. Grand Entrance is about all they can really offer as D+. Lucid staying in the pit. They're trying to commit to it, but look at these health bars. They're getting torn to shreds. Still, the empowered backs trying to come through here as Mihail just going to lap up the dregs of D+. And trading 3 for the Baron might still be worth it depending on what we see in the future.
Giving the Jax a win condition is definitely a problem. H8 is definitely
He's very dead. Yeah. And that's Rahel picking up yet another kill. So he has 2 now.
Rage Blade almost done after this. Wave clear that is provided also is rough, and there is a lot of AP damage on Nongshim, sure, but that's not who you're going to be playing against, even with the mixed damage.
It means that Vital gets to build this Bloodthirster and not even too upset about it as Emperor's Divide comes down, but that Azir is just dead. Sounder now looking to answer it with a kill onto the Thumb, and now Vital has got his claws into Lucid. Not going to be able to Twisted Advance away from that one, and in the meantime, the biggest problem is going to arise. The Jax that is unmitigatable. Okay, let's see whether Poolbay can actually stop this from happening as he does find a 2-man stun, gets pushed away, and then immediately dives back in. Poolbay almost just murdered by his top laner. It's an absolute disaster. Mihail flashes away, but he's still going to be dead. And Nongshim, in the meantime, are looking for a Baron.
TPs are available.
Yeah, Rahel coming on over here. Let's see whether the Baron will be secured. There it is, and everyone dashes over the wall.
Better than the best EU teams. You know, that's how good last year they were, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, can you imagine?
No, I can't. I'm not an imagining kind of guy. As that was a nice fadeaway there from Sounder. May not necessarily be enough. Actually, he's deciding that he wants to go back in because this tower is on half a health. Yundo, if you could just pop down and see the very... No, there we go. Sounder breathed on it. Now Thanatos looking for an angle. The flash does come out, and that's a very dead Sejuani.
Jax, though, oh, he's not letting go.
Absolutely what you want to be doing in this 4-1 scenario. Keep your options open as to which lanes you can shove. And even without Baron, they are pushing very aggressively as Lucid does decide to go in onto Sounder here. He's going to be able to get himself out, and the Ignite is ticking as Double H almost just gets murdered. My goodness, it's very dangerous times as Thanatos trying to push Mihail away. He wants to try and kill the inhibitor before he leaves, and he does do so, and Thanatos going to pick him up with a Q. And now Nongshim with Baron up in a minute and a half. They will be all right, but that will stop the push for a little bit.
My guy really does feel like I am facilitative champion number 1.
And I am set up here in Brush.
Yes.
And I will... He's a I don't want action champion. Nongshim looking for an angle here as Glacial Prison is going to connect onto Thanatos. Let's see whether he can do some Cassante things here as he dives into the backline. There's an all-out onto Double H, who is just going to Magnet Storm the Cassante. Mihail now diving in. Thumb gets bonked on the noggin, and a Nature's Grass flies through and does basically nothing here. Rahel has to cleanse to get himself out of the way, and now the poke is following up. Minion Wave gets in the way of that Void Seeker. As Nongshim, there's 5 seconds on the Soul. There is also the Baron that is now up and available.
Oh, health bars are low.
Nongshim know exactly what's going on. They could just go for this one. I think getting the Soul
right now
is definitely good. And so in they go. There's the Emperor's Divide. It lands immediately onto Rahel. He is going to be able to get himself out with the Killer Instinct and the flashes. The Azir is once again going to go down. And there is the Soul, like you say, Chronicler. But they take down the Rel. They grab the Azir. And now it's just Vital against the world. Mihail moving in as well. But the poke is raining down. So D+, they'll collect the Baron in trade for the Soul. Because like you were talking about before, like we've been saying this whole time, compositions like this from D+ are very, very good when you get to dictate the terms. And Glacial Prison going to fly down. Nongshim just starting off the fight. Lucid taking a lot of damage. And there's the Nature's Grasp. They take down the Sejuani, and there is no trade from Nongshim right now. Poolbait looking to move in. Mihail still on that top side, wanting to threaten where he can. Sundisk is down, and Nongshim, they lose their jungler, but they should be okay for the moment. Mihail is just absolute. Look at that. That was like most of the turret in one hit. One little bonk. As he's going to leap strike towards Thanatos again. And this guy is unanswerable by one person. You need the whole gang if you want to kill this Jax, who's looking to take his second inhibitor. There it goes. Thumb going to move in. Definitely not going to be scared of that one. As D+ going to push the only lane that they can.
If they can't catch Mihail, I think things are looking good here. He is trying to dodge away. Lucid does not have his ultimate, does find him. Can they actually take him down?
Gets the Bramble
Rahel
Smash.
doesn't have ult.
Mihail just doing his very best to try and fight where he can. Can he get to a leap strike over this wall is going to be the question, and the answer is he wants to kill Lucid. I guess, as he's just going to flash leap strike, he'll be fine.
No biggie.
Yeah, no, I guess it was just that easy. It's still pretty dicey. And Elder is up in just under 2 minutes. The Baron pretty synced with it as well. As Glacial Prison goes wide, Sounder showing some nerves, showing some cracks here in Game 1. Hasn't found all of the ultimates this time, as Mihail is just able to just attack. Yeah, well, we'll see whether he can find another Counter-Strike. He does, but it's not going to be enough. And they do manage to take out the Jax. He gets another inhib, though. So 2 inhibs down. Is that going to be enough?
I think you have to try and force, and then maybe you can backpedal, right? Because you so desperately need to force the teleport from Mihail. If he is teleported in the side lane,
oh my god.
Yeah, you just have to pull the trigger right now. Look at the wave position. Mihail can't actually end right now. The rest of Nongshim are going to have to try and stall. The poke's landing. Just start us up. D+, you don't have time.
Well, landing some poke onto Double H. Definitely good news as Vital taking a bit of damage. The Gromp is going to get that health bar back up to full.
Mihail has now.
Yeah, Sounder looking to make his way in. There's the teleport. Baron. Sorry, Elder is down to about 6k as Mihail gets the flash out of Pool Bay. And now we're flipping for it. It's secured by Nongshim. The doubles come down for the Zeri already. And I don't think we need Elite certification. I think this one's done and dusted. Triple kill comes in, and Mihail is going to bring down the dragon on top of his opposite number. That should be the ace, and that will be game number 1 going to Nongshim. But what a barn burner it was here in our first one in our upper bracket finals.
Wonderful first game here, 43 minutes. D+ sure loves making us go the distance in a game number 1, and I'm gonna 2x it. I'm not even.
Oh yeah, just 2x.
Oh, you know we're
100%.
2xing that Mihail vote.
I'm waiting for the media Zeres, but that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Not in my challenges.
Outside of, I think, Lucid, who had a rough game, this, I love this game. How this series is going to go?
I'm actually just like sitting here kind of just amazed with how well Nongshim played it out. You can see like that was almost 50k damage done by Rahel in that game, but the mitigation of the value of the poke was just beautifully done by Nongshim playing around split push. They've got Ismail gets a very
Delta Tower.
Delta Tower. I prefer Delta Structure, but I guess Delta Tower is going to be okay here. 15.4 thousand damage. Not too bad at all. A whole bunch of farm as well, and even just kind of did a lot of damage to Thanatos over and over again in that lane, who did kind of get punished.
Yeah, DPM, CS, none of this matters.
No,
the only thing that matters is that top column. Delta Tower.
His CC score was 24/7, baby. He was always CC. That is called always CC.
Perma CC.
Perma CC 24/7.
Yeah, I love it when it feels like a team wins, not because the other team messed up, but because they earned their win. And this really felt like, I felt D+ did a great job, but Nongshim was the better team in game 1, actively used their 1-for-win condition very, very cleanly. You love to see it, and I can only hope, because we both went with a 3-2 prediction, that we're actually getting that.